So there's a lot of trades going on in the news. We're gonna play with same thing we did last year with 2K22. We're going to do mock trades and see how they pan out. So the first big domino to fall was Zion Williamson. So he's asked for a trade. He said he wants New York. So we're gonna do that trade first. Because that's what he specified first. But then obviously, you know, teams and agents use the Knicks just like the media uses them for clicks. It has to be for Julius because that doesn't make sense. They're not going to play together. And then they would have to add salary here. So I think this is going on last year's contracts, not... This trade might happen after July 1st. This is pretty close. This is actually damn near close. This is almost to the dollar. And obviously there would potentially be draft compensation, but because Zion Williamson has been injury prone and he has been, He has been in less than ideal shape. I don't know. It might be tough for the Knicks to give draft compensation. It might be a situation where they decide, say, hey, let's give you, if you guys make the conference finals or the NBA finals with Zion playing more than 65 games in a year, we get a first round pick that's unprotected. But if he's injured or there's an issue, whatever, then it's top 14 protected or something like that. Because Julius is, I think it's pretty fair trade, to be honest, without draft compensation. Julius is just a bit older, but he's healthy and he's available. And he's been on the All-NBA team twice. He's been on the All-Star team twice. And they know him because he used to play for New Orleans. So we're going to say this is the trade. Let's actually see that. All right. Let's actually... So we're going to try to play with Zion on the Knicks after this trade. And again, I want to specify that the trade would be different after the draft in July 1st because the salaries change, everything changes. The video that goes out. Yeah, it's probably going to be. Okay, so let's go back and make that trade. Knicks. We haven't played 2K in a while, so we have to get back in the rhythm. We're probably going to get blown out this game. All right, so let's try Zion. He's always dreamed about going to the Knicks, so let's put him in the Garden. Let us put... Maybe we should see how Julius would play with them. Wow, that looks really weird. That looks really weird. Let us... edit uniforms. I want to put him in the icon. The icon. Oh man, if he gets traded, the boos are going to be real. I don't think you would have heard boos worse for anybody. Not even maybe Trae Young. Maybe Trae Young. All right, let's go. And again, Zion has his injury issues. He has a lot of off-the-court drama. Let's see the lineups. New York Knicks. They don't even use Madison Square Garden, Knicks Arena.
That's 6'4", number 6.
This is interesting to see. So that means every announcer had to do every player as if they're at home. So plus the vintage players like Jordan.
6'11".
Happy birthday, RJ. Today's RJ Barrett's birthday. What's today, the 14th? June 14th. I saw it all over Twitter. Happy birthday, RJ. The Prince of New York. Not the king yet.
At 6'2", number 11.
Julius thought he was the guy, and Jalen came and supplanted him as the number one guy.
At forward, at 6'6", number 1, Zion Williamson.
Oh, so they didn't do positive home announcements for every player. That would have taken too long. Okay, so they just get a regular announcement on the home side, which is weird. But yeah, Zion has a lot of problems. Off the court, baby mama drama. We know a lot of us that has baby mama dramas. Knicks made it to the second round. Julius choked again in the playoffs. I mean, he was dealing with injuries. He had surgery on his foot. Zion has a relationship with RJ. They were both at Duke. So, I mean, Zion is always injured. So me, if I'm making this trade, and I'm not saying that they don't do that trade, I'm giving Obi Toppin 4-year, whatever, $60 million, $50 million contract. I'm signing him long term because I know he's more than capable of starting if Zion is out for long stretches, but you have to prioritize a contingency plan for Zion because of his issues. And I think the Knicks medical staff might be a better change of pace for Zion to get back. And I think he just needs a change of scenery. I think New Orleans is, oh wow, it's too poisonous. Pick and roll with RJ is not very smart. Julius, I think, would also enjoy the change here because of there's been a lot of hostility toward him by the fans. I think his wife especially. I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I mean, she's kind of fought back at narratives that she doesn't like on Twitter. The Knicks Fan TV host, CP the franchise, got some heat from her about a year ago. So I think she would welcome a change. I think she would prefer the West Coast. And if they feel that they're going to trade Julius, I think they would try to do a 3-team trade. But I don't think the Pelicans would accept that unless they're flipping Julius to New Orleans, the third pick and filler. Wait, so the third pick of this year's draft would go to the Pelicans. The Blazers would get Julius Randle and the Knicks would get Zion, something like that. I don't know how accurate that is, but
yeah, the assist numbers for Ingram have been steadily improving.
I think it's a very strong possibility. Yeah, and that's another thing right there that just happened. Julius was always maligned for his effort on the defensive end. Thibodeau would yell at Zion, and I think that, you know, that would strengthen the defensive team when you'll be able to hold people accountable. Julius is just never held accountable. Easy, get that switch, go right by him. All right. We're gonna do a lot of these trade scenarios, and I think it's gonna be good. I don't think Damian Lillard moves anywhere. I think if they have to choose, I mean, if I'm them, I'm not giving up such a generational talent potentially in Scoot or one of the Thompson twins. Oh my God, how did I miss that? Or whoever they're targeting, Miller. I forgot his first name. He might be a consideration for Portland, but if my thing is, Portland is never going to win a championship with Damian Lillard unless LeBron James becomes available for that third pick. And if I was the Lakers, BT Dubs, I would make that trade. I would make that trade. Because how much time does LeBron have left? If someone is going to give you somebody that you can play with for the next 15 years, would you do it? I don't know. Zion would be interesting in New York, but he would have to tamper it down. He might need a minder. Oh, that felt good. The thing about this game is you cannot go a long time without playing because you will lose your rhythm in shooting. It's hard to shoot in this game. They make the window so narrow to make the shot. Knicks took a step this year. I really like the way RJ looked in the playoffs. He was aggressive. He took timely shots. He had 3 bad games. The first 2 playoff games against the Cavs and the last elimination game against Miami. But every other game was solid. I mean, more than solid. Better than his regular season normal.
Shot clock at 6.
They're gonna have to figure out who are they gonna pair with Jalen Brunson. He's gonna get a max contract. His next contract is going to be for a full 5 years, 260 million, whatever it is. And your cap situation is gonna be straight ass. So they're gonna have to figure out. They're gonna have a short window to go put all their chips in and surround him with as much talent as they can get in the hopes of getting a championship. Because once he maxes out, you're gonna have to hope that you have enough draft players available or minimum players on really good contracts to be able to, you know, do something. And Zion is not a leader, so the leadership, if Zion comes for Julius, would simply shift to Jalen. And he's more than ready for that. Oh, God. So is Jalen ready to really push his own team? And I think so. He's a very good leader. I think the guys really like him. But who's going to be the Draymond on the team, or the Julius as of right now, to really hold people accountable when they miss a rotation? It's kind of funny that Julius holds other people accountable but not himself when it comes to defensive lapses. And he gets into the stupidest arguments with teammates on the floor. And he really seems to like New York, so I don't know. Maybe Dolan vetoes that trade for Zion. This front office has been very careful with trades, very careful with draft compensation. So I don't know if I see them pulling off this type of risky trade, because the front office and the coaching staff have shown time and time again that they do not trust Obi. I think they think he's just a rotation player. That's why I said if I'm his agent, I'm asking to get out of New York if possible. Deep team, and we saw with the Nuggets how much depth matters. Ask your girl, she knows about that. I'm kidding. But yeah, so depth is very important in the NBA now. Golden State, when they won, their bench has been very trusted. So Quickly's definitely getting the bag. Do they feel he's the one that is replaceable? Somebody has to go, but if they're thinking about Zion, they have to keep RJ, because I don't know if Zion wants to come to New York if RJ's not there. Like I said, I'm gonna get smoked probably in this. Oh my God, can I get a foul, bro? Former Nick, Willie Herman Gomez. I'm surprised at how well his career has gone, because when he's on the Knicks, he's a little bit of a soft player, had some good post moves, but he's become kind of a defensive. Oh, did Zion take Obi's jersey number? That is not his jersey number. Somebody took it. Not hit. Why did they change Obi's number? That's weird. So I'm not sure. New Orleans, I mean, they kind of put it out there. They're not trading Brandon Ingram for that 3rd pick, but they're going to trade Zion for that pick. So I don't honestly think, wow, of all people.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some.
I know Julius would be happy, and you know he's going to start some beef with the Knicks when he gets a chance. It's hard to score.
Defensive foul charged to
Change here.
Hayes Murphy.
Brett Canada is well represented.
This is why you got to play regularly. Regularly.
Put together a team of nothing but Canadian players. You have a pretty strong fight out there. And
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the Blazers and the Knicks are natural trade partners. They're not going to trade Zion for the sake of trading him. But if he did ask for a trade, then they have to understand that without making that trade, they're going to have a headache on their heads next year.
13
That play, he gets the shot off.
RJ
Just stuck to the play.
I always shoot well with RJ in this game. I don't know why.
So it's the Pelicans
He
now.
has a very honest jump shot.
From deep three-point range.
I mean, the feeling feels pretty similar. I know Zion hit threes before. I'm not just sure how good he is shooting.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack. As soon as they
Yeah,
got
RJ's the dude when you go to the without the starters. Oh my God. Only like LeBron and a few other players can make shots in the paint through contact in this game, which is weird. You're in the NBA and you can't make a one-on-one layup. We're gonna do this series. We're gonna make trades. We're gonna do the first series will be with Zion, so we're gonna do a whole bunch of trades with him. Potential trade partners. We'll do a few games. Maybe those games will just be for the weekend type of situation. I don't even know. I have too much content. Maybe I'll do a double upload. I don't know how well that's gonna work. I don't have enough followers to say. If I had like 10,000 followers or some crazy number, even 1,000, I would be more inclined to do a second channel, because then you want to bifurcate. You want to, because different people want to see different things, and you don't want a channel to have a confusion as to what you're doing.
Hayes with the screen on Hart. Into the lane. Here's Hayes. He's covered by Hart.
Yeah, this team is going to be a lot better. I have a feeling that the Knicks are just going to say, let's run it back. Maybe they'll ask for, Indiana has 3 draft picks. Who else has 3? First Celtics, maybe? I'm not sure.
at the line. 2 shots.
Oh, wow. That felt good, too. There's a few teams that have, because, of course, the first-round pick has been diluted by inflation. So the trades before that would net you 1 first-round pick are now required like 4 picks and pack swaps. So a lot of teams have hoarded multiple draft picks. I think OKC picked 3 times in the first round last year. I think they may only have 1 this year, but I definitely know Indiana has a bunch. Maybe the Nets have a bunch because of the 2 trades of their 2 megastars. So it's going to be an interesting offseason. I think there's going to be quite a bit of change. Oh, tough shot. Tough shot. Played RJ a lot of minutes. He's played well. Zion gets tired too fast for me, personally.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
I forgot Josh Hart used to be with the Pelicans.
Shot's good.
Jackson Hayes.
Defense is very good with this team. They have very switchable players. God.
Pelicans have gone a terrific.
Obi's not taking that type of shot because he knows Tibbs is going to pull him, so.
Here's Alvarado.
Yeah.
Ooh, excellent D there.
IQ had some of the best on-ball defense in a long time. Can somebody go for an offensive rebound? It's like the ball goes up and my players just run away. So I guess maybe this team does an offensive rebound. I don't even know.
The layup off target. And for New York, they're
defense is getting back. Except that time.
Pelicans lead.
I like when Tibbs has RJ playing with the bench. He becomes an alpha. They really do have belief in him, or they feel politically they can't show that they were wasting that talent.
Up two there.
Jonas Valanciunas.
4 points in the
All right, we need some subs here.
quarter.
Coaching staff playing out some more.
Julius Randle is checking in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for
Way to go, Mitch, on stepping up and hitting big free throws against Miami that one time. And I think that series with Miami really sharpened the Knicks. I think they gotta understand what it takes
Was going to be in this league.
to be successful in the playoffs. That playoff experience is invaluable. A lot of the young players missed a lot of open shots that they would make in the regular season. So they're gonna have to learn how to make pressurized shots at all times. Fine. It's a clean block, bro.
Second team foul.
That's good for Jones. Some changes for New Orleans.
At the line. Two shots.
Herb Jones, I would have him on my all defensive team, top 5. This kid is long. He's annoying. He gets in your grill. Long-armed, athletic.
Screen on Brunson. Here's McCollum.
Give me that.
Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson.
You got a offensive 3 seconds, bro.
New Orleans, no good.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many overlooks.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Williamson. Kick out to Brunson.
God, this defense has been good.
3 is up.
He shoots like
Knicks missing.
a flick of the shot.
5 of 10.
Yeah, this is not an easy team to play with currently.
Robinson with the block.
Oh my God, can somebody get the ball?
It is limitless down there.
God.
They've got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Hart. The kick out to Brunson.
Can make a shot here.
New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Oh well. That was a lot of luck.
Pelicans
Yeah, I
lead.
don't know. I see this trade as, I don't know. I don't think that they have the guts to pull this trade off. Zion has also hurt his trade value, so they're not going to trade him at a loss. I don't think. I think they want to. I mean, but if you're asking for a trade, that relationship is beyond repair. I don't think he can play a game there. And I don't. You're not allowed to ask for trades in the collective bargaining agreement.
Third team foul.
Maybe he just leaked it to the media. I don't even know.
At the line. 2 shots.
Now they'll will his way to the free throw line.
The Pelicans making a switch here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And how does Zion improve the Knicks? He makes them more fast-paced. I think he's a more clutch performer than Julius in tough environments. He's always wanted to play in the limelight. That infamous picture when they did a press conference with him, and he talked about how much he loves New York. He lit up. And one. That pick and roll with Zion
Defensive
and
foul.
Jalen's gonna be crazy. And to trade one lefty power forward for another has to be like a 1 in a million shot. I didn't think I was gonna make that. Struggling a bit with this new roster. I mean, I just gotta use him more in pick and rolls. Oh, and he also shrinks the floor. Unless Zion can hit, Julius broke the record for most threes in a season.
Set up his feet. That just throws your body way
So
and hurts your percentage.
if he's not going to spread the floor, it's going to be hard to score.
Here's Williamson. The kick out to Brunson. Takes the 3.
Too early. So, yeah, I don't know what Zion is three-point wise. I got to check that out. But they're not going to trade for a person that shoots threes worse than Julius. They're going to want somebody in this offensive system to be able to space the floor. Because if not, then you have to consider trading Mitch and getting a spacer, a floor spacer for them. I mean, if Tibbs could give his soul for one player, it would be Justin Jackson Jr. He's the perfect 5 in the modern NBA. To block at such an efficient level at the rim, one-on-one perimeter defense is top 5. It's elite. And his three-point spacing is just tremendous. So, I don't know. That's going to be... Yeah, I just don't see this trade happening at all. Why is Jalen Brunson so tired, bro? That is funny. Julius and Jalen are the leading scorers for both their teams. That is funny. Definitely got to integrate Zion a little bit more. I'm not using him enough.
2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Take a lot of shots there. It's a closer game than I thought it was going to be.
Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Brandon Ingram and Zion, they seem to be really close. Brandon Ingram has to take a step up, though. I mean, he already did. This guy is just carried the team. He is a bona fide All-NBA type player.
You know he's playing well. He's this patient to do something.
Easy, light work. He just is such a dominant post player. He definitely has to work on his defense. I think his rebound is okay. His passing as well. Oh, wow. That block on Julius, if that were to happen in real life, I think the Garden would rip at the seams.
New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. McCollum's shot is off.
Needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Robinson
Oh,
can't
of
hit.
course not. Of course not.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brunson against
Brandon Ingram, I just love his game. I don't like his attitude.
Another screen on
I would like
Brunson.
to see him continue to make strides as being a leader.
Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
So,
Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Brunson.
on my way.
Loose. McCollum with
Oh
it.
my God, I press pass, bro. God, this game just annoys the crap out of me. That was my fault. Quentin Grimes took a big leap this year. He has to take a bigger leap if he wants to get extended, because next year is is when he would get extended after next year. So he's gonna want to have a good year. Struggled offensively in the playoffs. Had a key defensive stop against Jimmy Butler and a key win. He's probably tired. Oh, adventure RJ. RJ is a machine. You can play RJ all 48 minutes and he doesn't get tired. Right, one of these guys has to go. I want to get quickly into a rhythm.
Hayes is checked in for New Orleans.
Since there's no NBA, we got to get our fix, you know?
From outside here in the third.
I was just talking about it with some friends today about how weird it is to not have NBA basketball. I mean, for the people that just love the NBA, this is painful right now. This is what's going to improve is the running. Because Zion runs as hard for fast breaks as Obi does. And you're going to just constantly move get pace going with either of them. But like I said, I'm not signing Zion unless Obi's extended. And he have to be willing, because you're going to need him. That's a tough shot.
He's going to rebound.
And Mitchell Robinson, I don't think you can pair him with Zion because of spacing. I don't know if there's any centers that are free agents that that can spread the floor, that can also protect the rim, because that is a mandate by Tibbs.
And New York will come
Because even Isaiah Hartenstein had to change his game when he was with the Knicks. Oh my God, how do I miss that, bro?
He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to back up second chance.
That pace is going to increase dramatically. Or see if they can make a trade for someone, a center. The centers that protect the rim and spread the floor don't grow on trees. Oh! Wait for the bump. That felt mad realistic. He bumped him off, went through. I want to see more of that, especially in one-on-one situations with the new 2K. Yeah, maybe we're just going to do multiple uploads. We have a lot of stuff to do. I'm thinking about if I do get a separate channel, it's going to be on a different platform. I want to spread, you know. Oh, nice. Making it through contact. He's getting the ball more. I'm understanding to use him more. I'm only using him in pick and roll, not pick and pop. I don't know how to shoot with him. He kind of flings it. I've not made one three-point in this game. Again, three-point shooting, you need like a Harvard degree, I feel like, sometimes to make shots. And what is New Orleans, man? That is just crazy that that experiment with Zion failed. But I mean, the fact that he was just never available was just such a big issue. Yo, can they just like hack the crap out of me and I don't get a call? How is that not a foul? I love Zion's body because he can switch on fives and put, even on the biggest of centers, they're going to feel Zion. Oh, that's a nice shot, man. He's such a sweet player. Sweet stroke, sweet game. Zion, those dunks are going to bring down the house and MSG. I mean, I just don't see this front office, just by their history, because if he flames
and the players take
out
this opportunity to
and has the weight issues and has the injury issues, you're going to get fired. So I don't see them having the guts to make that trade. I just don't. He gets tired fast.
These guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish,
Gotta rest Zion. That'll be such a powerful on and off situation with Jalen and Zion rotating like that. And I wonder how much Julius is going to change going to New Orleans, because he's not going there to be the star. Oh, wow. Of course I shoot the three with the hardest person to shoot a three with, and I make my first one. Because you got to flick it with him. He's Steph Curry fast with his shot. It's a real, like, flick. I don't know how I remember that, but that's twice. I feel like Trey Murphy is such an exciting wing for New Orleans. I think, honestly, I would have him starting with Brandon Ingram and consider Julius at the 5, maybe. I don't even know. I don't know. I just don't know how Trey Murphy III doesn't start. He's a two-way elite 3-and-D player. His three-point shooting, I think he was the best three-point shooter. If not, definitely top 5. Long, athletic. Oh my God, he's definitely going to be an all-star at some point in his career. But I just love his game. I loved his game when he was in the draft. I wanted the Knicks to figure out a way to get him. They, of course, did not.
On the wing quickly. He's got 5.
I thought I had that. I thought I held it long enough. They're playing really good defense. This kid, Dyson Daniels, is a really good defensive player. I mean, he still has a lot to go. I don't think he's top 20 or 30 in defense yet. He doesn't get enough time, but he wants it. He goes after it. I kind of missed that connection with Quickly and Obi. Because when they were rookies, they really looked out for each other. Quickly went out and got his bag. But that's what the NBA is, man. There's no brothership in regards to money. Trey Murphy is cooking me right now.
Let's guard that guy.
Outside Brunson.
How do I miss that, bro? Oh my God. That is such a lie.
He put together 10 points in the corner. NBA on 2
The Pelicans.
right after this.
52. And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
He's so good at finishing in the paint, man.
These plays, improvising.
I don't see it happening.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for New Orleans right now. Sullivan Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Julius Randle out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the 3.
Oh, that is a typical Jalen move. Gotta be patient. Up, under, pump fake, pivot, reverse pivot. Randle would cook Obi. There's no way.
And the intensity there for Randall showing off it.
Obi tries defensively, but
Brunson passes to quickly. Brunson up top. And he's caught.
I'll take that. Yeah, hard foul from Julius. I'll take that.
First team foul.
Playing more of a traditional game with him, not going after the score. I'm very proud of myself. I had hunger pains today for chopped cheese. And if you're not from New York, it's just basically like a hamburger chopped up and served on a hamburger bread with chopped up lettuce and tomato. It's really good, though. It makes it a lot better. But anyway, I was hankering for one, and I'm trying to get into better shape for a multitude of factors. But in any case, I didn't have it. Could have went downstairs. I'm doing a lot of gigs, so I don't got to worry about bills for a long time. So, because man, it has been a struggle. This last year financially has been tough, but that's what life is about. There's ups and downs. I'm not too high now. Oh, turnover from Fumbelina. But yeah, so it's not a money thing. I could eat out every day if I wanted to. Oh my God, how do you miss that pass, bro? And a foul. That was a weird pass.
61-54.
New Orleans is like slowly, like they had a lot of these issues where they would get up early. And I don't know, they seem to struggle with maturity, I felt like a lot that last year, which is weird because CJ's there and CJ's the president of the Players Association. So you would think, you know, they would be better off. Oh my God. Not a foul to be seen.
From 9 feet. Hartenstein pulls it in.
I'm
Hartenstein's
not
got
giving any foul calls.
Brunson passes to Hart.
What? What was that? Sure.
New Orleans fans. Substitution for your Knicks.
Robinson, he's checked
Mitchell
in for
Robinson.
Zion
Zion
comes in for
Williamson.
Thomas.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of that front line, but whatever.
Pass to Valanciunas.
But yeah, they had CJ McCollum as the leader of the clubhouse, and you would think they wouldn't have issues with maturity, but
Outside Jones.
oh, that ball too long.
He's covered by Hart. Jones from outside. That's in.
I was gonna risk that. I didn't think Herb Jones could shoot.
What it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys.
I think Zion is the only one that can kind of like stay with Julius in terms of body. I just did a Julius.
Pelicans in transition. Here's Jones.
What? Oh my God! They just want the game close for the sake of. They're getting every freaking call.
First team foul.
Can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's quickly.
That one. Let's go.
Defensive foul charge
Take a
you.
look at the scoring breakdown.
Yeah, Quickly's playoffs hurt his contract. I think he's going to get
Has been impressive. And it's opened
the
up
same thing that Josh Hart gets, around anywhere from 16 to 18 million a year. I think that's a fair and equitable contract. Somebody said he's really had a good chemistry with Quick. Fred Katz holds a bunch of random GMs, and again, you don't know who he's talking to or if these guys have nefarious intentions. Never believe anything that you read, see, or hear. There's always a different reason as to why stuff happens. But anyway, one of them execs said that they think Quickly is going to command $25 million a year on the open market. And that is just insane. I mean, his defense is I think his top 5 in terms of defensive rating, one-on-one. He is a very good defender. He has a very long wingspan, and he has a motor that does not stop. He's another guy that you can. Oh, I thought Hart was the small forward. Damn it.
Stings there hurt so much more to turn the ball over.
Good block.
Especially with how tight the game is.
I'm making small mental errors, man. I forgot. In this game, you gotta like focus
what a play. I mean,
hardcore.
offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
We're also waiting to play.
He nails it.
Julius
Making
Randle.
11 tries.
Street Fighter 6, but it's downloading right now.
Robinson on the wing. McCollum against Quickly. Away. Williamson passes to Quickly. Pocket 6. Back to Williamson.
Oh, wow, good foul. I'm not gonna be mad. That foul was good.
Third team foul.
Oh my God.
Zion Williamson
Gotta stay down
at the
on
line.
skilled at using it.
Yeah, that's not good.
Grimes, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Quickly. They now take the Jones. And
That's
the
from
Pelicans lead by 2.
Julius Randle.
The Knicks have gone
Hunter Jones has cooked me all game.
Brunson against McCollum. Brunson passes to Williamson. And he got the
Another good foul by them because I can't shoot with this dude.
Personal foul.
Coaching staff likes
Fourth
this.
team
Mitchell
foul.
Robinson down there.
Mitchell Robinson at the line.
And that
Too
triple
long.
from empty, missing both. The Pelicans have got
Zion
6
and
12
Mitch
shots to go here in this
shooting free
fourth quarter.
throws. It's not a good look.
Out to McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Ingram. Guarded by Barrett. Pulls it from the top of the key.
He's been making that all night.
Brandon Ingram.
Before dropping.
He's been making that all night.
New York.
He's a guy that lives
Time to get down, everyone. Defensive time for a t-shirt
Chance here to
toss.
catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks,
It is
guys.
not time for a
Able to hear
t-shirt
Tom
toss.
Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
And Allie, thank you for that.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Can we spread the floor a little bit? Every call has gone against me in this game. In the second half. Every single call.
take it down a notch there. Looked like the result of the foul. Like the tenacity was not a foul. Anyway, pass to McCollum. No longer now. With the defense opposite, that was a great opportunity.
Mistake! I thought I could take a layup from that free throw line, man. You never get fast breaks in this game.
Mr. Bunny. Those are the shots you got to
Robinson. And good as it takes a nice shot off the right eye.
Oh my God.
Points for the quarter.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
I got that, but whatever. I'm shooting in the second half, and I'm still down. Just have not gotten the benefit of any calls. Look at that. Brunson getting cooked.
Falcons lead by 6.
And McCollum's pace hasn't changed.
Weird game, man.
Brunson against McCollum.
Okay, get in my way, thanks.
From downtown. Rebounded by Ingram.
Get in my freaking way.
Mitchell Robinson. Third personal foul.
Ah, whatever. I didn't get blown out. I thought I was going to get blown out, but I didn't.
At the line.
You only hit 1-3, it's going to happen.
Leadership qualities he possesses, and respect comes right away.
Freaking Herb Jones, bro, cooked me.
Has to bear it. 9 seconds.
Brandon Ingram also had a really good game.
New Orleans foul. Brandon Ingram.
Now look at me, BS fouls that I don't need.
Boy, he wanted that one to go.
R.J. Barrett.
Continuing to find consistency by not settling
Absolutely sucked from the free throw line. To this is a warm-up game. It's fine.
of what they
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what more Zion adds to the Knicks other than to get rid of Julius's toxicity
Outside Ingram.
and to get younger. But if you're young and you can't play, what's the point? So me personally, I don't know if I'm making this trade.
This with a screen on Brunson.
I'm a little bit hesitant.
Finds the bottom from 13
C.J.
feet out.
McCollum.
I wish McCollum would sell microwaves because
I'm a little bit hesitant.
he does. He heats up in a hurry.
Well, whatever.
Take the win.
He choked at the end. But my impressions are, like, I think it's a good pick and roll situation. I think he picks up the tempo for the Knicks. I think we're going to be a very fast running team. I don't like the match with Mitchell Robinson. I just don't think Zion shoots the three well enough
Thanks, guys.
to have him and Mitch on the court at the same time, but
The looks that you wanted to
I
generate.
don't know. I'm not in charge. I don't make those decisions.
Stay poised. I had some good looks all night, and some of them went down, some of them.
Allie, thank you as
Shut up,
always.
CJ.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.
What the hell does CJ stand for anyway? Carlos Joseph?
Hey, crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
I didn't even realize he cooked me. He cooked me quietly. Yeah, I mean, you would figure that this would be the three-headed monster. Actually, yeah, you would figure that this would be the three-headed monster with the Knicks. 19-8. They played pretty well together. All three lefties. I feel like RJ played better with Zion. I think he's a better fit with Zion. I don't like Mitchell Robinson there. Quickly played really, really well. I don't ever play well with Quickly. The only one that hit a three. I didn't take many. Obi played well with Quick. Mitch had 9 rebounds, did okay. So, I mean, the grade here for me is I think it's. I mean, you can't really measure chemistry. So would he improve the chemistry of the team? You'd have to get used to him. Is he fully healthy? I don't know. I mean, I think that's the trade that you have to do. I mean, Julius has to be in that trade. That makes no sense. You can't play Zion off the bench, and he's not going to do a small lineup as we saw. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think they make this trade. I don't think this pushes them over the hump, unless it's a situation where they're thinking that, okay, if we bring Zion and have Jalen, then this third mystery, let's just make believe like it's Embiid, says he'll demand a trade to go to New York. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting limited. You're getting him at a deal right now because of his contract, his weight, and his health. So he's not going to be too expensive on the trade market, and he's already asked for a trade. And if he says he wants to go to New York, other teams are going to be like, well, we're not trading assets for a player that is going to leave us and go play with New York. So I don't know. I don't know what happens. I don't know if they make this trade. If I'm pulling the trigger, I don't make this trade unless I have 2 other trades lined up. Like I said, getting rid of Mitchell Robinson, getting a floor spacer, and getting in a 3rd star. Because this does not push us past the 2nd round in the playoffs, I don't think. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we make the trade. So again, we're going to keep playing these mock trades. So if you like this stuff, keep tuned to the channel. If you really like this stuff, you can subscribe. Anyway, see you guys on the next one.